Today is World Day for Decent Work, and Cosatu in KwaZulu-Natal is using the day to raise specific concerns. Now, these range from privatisation of Transnet at ports, outsourcing at Prasa and retrenchments at Sapref. eNCA's Nqobile Madlala is in Durban and joins us now for the very latest. Nqobile, various issues that you've raised with different members of Cosatu throughout the day, and of course they're handing over their demands or their memorandums to different organisations. You're following them around. What is the very latest in terms of their movements, and have they handed anything over to any point of authority?
Well, at this point, Rafiwa, we have made our way from King Dinizulu Park, and now you'll know it's been a couple of kilometers, but we have arrived at the harbour, which is where exactly they're going to be dropping the memorandum. This is the second memorandum that they've highlighted. You remember that they spoke about Transnet. They also spoke about Prasa, saying that there are issues in that area, that they're worried about infrastructure, but also at the same time they're worried about their jobs and what this could potentially mean in the long term. But of course now we are joined by Satau, which is also an affiliation of Cosatu. You will know that at the moment they're also faced with their own issues with relation to work, and this is the reason why they find themselves here. Mama, if you could perhaps explain to us the memorandum that you are going to be leaving here, what does it entail, and how do you think you're going to get help as Satau?
Thank you very much. First, at Satau, we are here today because workers are the ones who are feeling this pain. What is happening actually in Transnet, this issue of privatization, it's really affecting our members' rights. And today, this is the demonstration. We want to show the employer that now we are saying enough is enough. Because whether you say it's private partnership or privatization, it's one and the same thing. The truth of the fact here is that workers' working conditions are no longer the same. So workers are the ones who are there at the depot levels in the workplace. They are telling us and complaining almost every day. They ask us as the union representing them that, you know, now is the time to show the employer that workers are suffocating. There are lots of things that are happening which is affecting their rights. But besides that, I think we are also aware that we are also busy with the wage negotiations at Transnet. And I think you also know that next week, Monday, we'll be convening our strike. So now this is the sign that workers are angry, are saying enough is enough. They cannot afford anymore. Workers are getting poorer every day. So because this cost of living is too high, everyone in South Africa knows how workers are affected. So we are here to say, employers, we are here, listen to us. As Prasa as well, not just Transnet. Prasa introduced outsourcing, of which outsourcing means the outsourcing of departments. Workers are saying by doing that, other members are losing workers by retrenchments. So we are saying no, this is not the solution. Private partnership, outsourcing, privatization is not the solution.
What sort of departments, Mama, are being affected when they outsource?
Okay, actually, like in Prasa, it's the specific one, it's the security department. From workers, they are saying now that the security department has been outsourced. So that is the sign that other departments, same thing will happen going forward. That's why we are saying it must stop now. It's not assisting.
And of course, once you've delivered this memorandum, how long do they have before they respond?
We are giving them 14 days because we think they have like more than enough time. So this time we are saying 14 days is enough. So we are expecting to get a response after 14 days.
And if you don't get this response, what happens?
They must wait and see. This is the beginning. This is the beginning, so you will be there again, or maybe after 14 days, you will see what's going to happen. But for now, I cannot disclose that. But we are saying we are continuing. This is not just the end.
Thank you very much, Mama. I'm going to bring in one of the workers, Rafio, to speak to us about those issues. Mama's just explaining that a lot of you are worried about work because a lot of people have lost their work due to outsourcing. If Ubaba could explain, how are you affected and what sort of position do you hold in this in this private company, sorry?
First and foremost, when you talk about privatization, immediately you are saying that you're talking of a job loss, because we have experienced it in many sectors. Because remember, SATAW is organizing many sectors. So this is, when you talk of affecting the workers are losing job. And when the job is being outsourced, no one is being guaranteed of their job.
How are you affected specifically, sir?
Likewise, I say to you, ma'am, we are here in support of our comrades that are working at Transnet, because it's not, in fact, this is just starting from Transnet. If you look at it in the manner that is going to spread across all companies. So what we are trying to do in support of our comrades, as much as in our sector is not affecting us as much, but you know, these are our comrades, Transnet and Prasa, that we feel very strong that we need to support them going forward in this things like this.
Thank you very much, sir. Well, I think what's clear there, Rafiu, is that the gentleman is saying that some people that are here may not be directly affected, but they are in support of the workers as he speaks. I mean, we've heard from Umama saying that there are certain areas, especially the security area, which is the one that's mostly affected by this outsourcing. And so they are saying no to outsourcing. But I want to show you, Rafiu, this is the stage where they're going to be delivering that memorandum. And of course, we're waiting for someone to come and receive the memorandum. This is mostly the area that a lot of people would know, because this is the area where they generally work. This is the harbour. But you will remember that the people that were speaking to us, they were saying that there's quite a lot of work that needs to be done. But when you see the rail system not working, then you worry and you're concerned if you're working at areas like this. Thank you. Well, that's it, Rafiwa.
Nqobile Madlala will obviously catch up with you as we get further developments, and of course as that memorandum is handed out to those in leadership positions at these companies. Now,